Hello, Lucy, I'm home. Wait. No, I'm Relyks, and you're riding with me on this wonderful Tuesday filled with light snow and days off from school. Now, most of you had, at least you kids who are in school, you had yesterday off too, and then now you have today, possibly. So that's pretty cool. 2 days in a row. I have to work. I had to work yesterday, and I have to work today. Not that I'm complaining. Or am I? It is slightly, I don't know, being an adult is interesting. Being an adult is very interesting. At my church, one of the other youth leaders, but he's much younger than myself. He's not married. He doesn't have kids. He's not attached. He's actually not going to. He's not in any schooling or anything. He's working. He's making money, and he's decided to, I guess for Christmas or something like that, but he decided to buy himself one of those Ultra Saber lightsabers. He got the mystery pack for $75, and it looks pretty cool, I'll have to admit, and I would love one. But guess what? I'm an adult. I can't just go and spend $75 on a random, toy. Especially not without talking to my wife, without looking at the budget, making sure that we can do that. Because $75 is like a week of groceries for us. So it's not that we don't live paycheck to paycheck. We have plenty saved up, but that's the thing. It's saved for emergencies. It's saved for anything we might want to be trying to purchase that's larger, like in the future, like doing renovations on our home, or doing things, buying things that we need for outside or for our car. I mean, there's just so many responsibilities once you're an adult. Once you're not just an adult, but once you're married, a married adult, and especially once you have kids. I mean, the responsibility just keeps growing and growing, and so spending money on just random things is not something that we have the luxury of doing anymore. We're not rich, so we can't just, oh, here, I'll throw this there and throw this there. And, yes, that's the rich person. But my point is, while you guys still can, do stuff like that. Buy lightsabers, buy toys and games, and four-wheelers and whatever. Save up money and buy that kind of stuff while you can, before it becomes a harder process. I guess there's more things I need to go through to check to make sure we have room for this. And then especially, it becomes, oh, is this just fun or is it necessity? Oh, am I going to use this? Is it actually something, I'd love to, it's a dueling lightsaber, the one that he has, and I would love to get one and duel him, but am I going to? Probably not. I'll probably, hit it back and forth a couple times, but are we going to, make appointments and duel? Are we going to learn how to sword fight so that we can get better and improve our style? I doubt it. Seriously doubt it. So then it ends up being a cool thing to show off to friends, which is, again, for him, is awesome. Because he has that luxury, but I do not. Therefore, I will not be getting an Ultra Saber lightsaber anytime soon, unless you guys feel like buying me one. Unless you guys feel like donating to the cause of fun. Ultra Sabers has a $75 mystery box where you don't know what hilt you're gonna get, you don't know what sword, what lightsaber color you're gonna get, and it's pretty neat. It's like you get a random gift, but it's guaranteed to be at least worth $75, if not more. Some of them can be. It doesn't come with sound. The sound ones, to guarantee yourself a sound one, it would be $200. And yeah, they're not a sponsor. I'm not plugging them. I just think it's pretty neat what they're doing. There's another brand, I think Saberlight or something like that. but I don't know much about them. I get ads for Ultra Sabers all the time, so that seems to be the one that I'm leaning toward, and they have some pretty cool packages. So anyway, check them out if you get a chance. But speaking of luxuries, we've thought about it. We've thought about getting cable. We've gone back and forth a couple of times. Tried it out at one point. Realized it's not for us. And here's why. Not only do we not have the time to just sit there and watch a million channels, to sift through all of the different content and pick what we want, and it's a lot out there. And then also the fact that, hey, maybe something you want to watch isn't even on right now. It won't be on for another hour, and then we got to plan our schedule around that. Well, that's the biggest thing, is that I don't like when something dictates my schedule. So if we were to get cable, then watching shows would be determined, watching shows would determine, our schedule and what we do, and like when we eat dinner in front of the TV, and what we're going to watch before bed, like based on what becomes popular and what's on, that would end up determining our schedules for us. And I hate when stuff does that. I like to plan things. I have a bit of a control thing going on, but not in a horrible sense, like not in a do what I want kind of way, but in a I really do think this is best. Planning out, I love to plan things and make schedules and make sure everything goes the way it goes, but I don't want that to dictate our life, So that's one of the biggest things. The other thing is the expense seems unnecessary to pay for a million channels when we're probably gonna watch like 2 or 3. My wife will probably watch cooking stuff and medical shows, like drama. I mean, she can probably find something. She's good at that. Myself, I would watch sci-fi, and that would be the majority of what I watch, unless we get a sports package, in which case I'll watch some sports. I don't normally watch sports, but if it's there, I'll watch it. So, but then I don't know. And like I said, there's so much content that even just like you could spend an hour just to look through every channel to see what is on to watch. And that's not something you should be stuck doing. Anyway, another reason is that we have a hard enough time watching shows on Netflix anyway. Netflix seems to have everything that we could want. We do get annoyed when shows get removed that we were watching or that we want to watch. Or when they don't introduce new seasons early enough of stuff so that we can keep up. But otherwise, Netflix treats us pretty well. I also have Amazon Prime, which has plenty of stuff as well. And if we really wanted to, not that we would, but we could like purchase or rent newer shows, and that's something that Netflix, the new Netflix. That's something that Netflix doesn't have. So anyway, all in all, we have a hard time getting through a whole show because we've got 2 kids that we need to take care of. The one is very active, very noisy. So when he runs around, sometimes we have to pause it, or if he wants something, like comes over and he wants juice, or he's to go to the bathroom, or different things like that, it takes priority. And so we end up not watching what we're watching. We pause it. It takes us like 2 hours to get through a 45-minute show. Sometimes it has happened. And so with that in mind, we don't want to be stuck to a schedule. I know you can get different packages where you have a DVR or something, and you can pause it and restart and but then you end up missing out on the other stuff that's playing. You're like constantly trying to catch up. I know there's ways to record it so you can watch it later, but again, why go through all that when you can just watch Netflix, pause it, come back and pick up where you left off. So with all that in mind, and then the other kid, he's just learning how to, man, he's moving quick across. He does this army crawl and with his elbows, kind of uses his legs like in a frog kind of pushed out position. But it's not really much for pushing. He mainly just uses his arms to pull. So he's really strong, and he's super fast now. He can get from one side of the room to the other, lickety split, and it's just cool to watch. And he's now trying to use his arm strength to pull himself up so that he can get leg strength, which is also cool. So speaking of buying things, going back to that, and while talking about my kid, to finish up my current statement, we don't have cable for that reason, for many reasons, and it's very unlikely that we'll get it. So every time I get a call from Time Warner Cable or whatever, that's like, do you want to upgrade your package? And I'm like, do you have an upgrade that's just an upgrade of internet, or the cheaper internet? Because that's the only thing we need. We don't use phone, we use our cell phones. We don't use cable because we have Netflix and Amazon Prime. So yeah, to finish that up, very unlikely. But for those of you who have it, congratulations. I'm sure you enjoy it. It's just we found that it's not for us. So that's a little bit into my life. Again, going back to buying stuff connected to talking about my kids, is we do buy deals. We do buy cool things that we may not find. Like we found a walker thing for my youngest, my 8-month-old. He just turned 8 months. But we found like a helper, a walker thing, to set up, and it's got wheels, and he can push himself around to strengthen his muscles and his legs and stuff like that, and coordination. And so that was, we found that originally it was like $40 or something, and we went in the clearance aisle of Walmart, and we found it listed for $25 or $15 or something. No, something like that. $19, I think, maybe. Yeah, $19. And we're like, okay, well let's get it. We ended up getting it. It was like $10 or something like that. It was significantly cheaper than it was listed as, and it was in clearance, and so it was pretty neat to get that deal. That was a great deal. I also got some more tools. I got another another tool set, not a, what's it called? I forget what they're called. But I got more tools, again, for cheap. They were on sale, and so that was neat. So we do look for deals, and we try our best to get them while they're on sale. We'll go through the clearance aisle almost every time we're there, and got some neat things for cheap, like significantly cheaper than what they're listed for. So we do that. But as far as being able to get a lightsaber, not gonna happen anytime soon. Sorry to say. But and then connecting that with other kids in our youth program, there was this kid who, and it's cool that he likes to watch TV, but he would leave youth group early. He would leave church early just to be able to go home and get to watch his show on time. And it's like, to let things like that dictate your life to such a large degree is not healthy, is not a good thing. So don't let that happen, please. But that's what I got for today. I don't know what you considered, but what do you do? How do you watch things when you want to watch things? You use Netflix, Amazon Prime, you use Hulu, you use regular cable? Let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll switch things around. Who knows, based on your suggestions. Otherwise, this is Relyks signing out for the day. Have a great one. Catch you later.